Closed captioning for Valley Spotlight is provided by Home Plate Media.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Good morning to you. Welcome, everybody.
Valley Spotlight on Sunday. If you're watching on Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Lisa,
Happy Mother's Day to Lisa.
Day.
Happy Mother's Day to Lauren.
Hey,
and all the
guys.
moms
Yeah.
out there.
Look at this place. Hey, Doug, not Happy Mother's Day to you.
Right.
Happy Mother's Day to my wife.
Right.
Yeah.
And all the mommies in your life. But this place, we're out here at Riser Tavern, right?
Right. Tavern and Grill.
Right,
There
I'm
too.
like, there
There's
it
the
is.
one at the Links in Columbiana. And the one here. This is the original one, right, Lisa?
This is the original Riser Tavern.
You and your
Yes.
partner?
Yes, me and Mark Taylor.
Okay.
My fiance and my partner opened this one. And then 5 years into it, we opened the one in Columbiana, Riser Tavern on the Links.
Uh-huh.
And 8 years into it, we got offered by Doug to be interested in possibly taking over and purchasing it. And that's what happened. And now Doug has it.
Here I am.
Doug, a huge congratulations for you.
Thank you.
You are one of those people who has been sort of a legend in the area when it comes to food. Yes, lots of different, very successful
Been in the restaurant industry.
chains, and now this is your first that is your own.
Yes. It's, you know, a culmination of a long kind of a dream in the restaurant
Yeah.
industry. When you get into it, you hope to get to this point, and after a long time at the other place, and that came to an end, and you know, it was like, okay, always I wanted to end up having this neighborhood gathering place, this Cheers kind of place, and this place was my Cheers as a customer for a long time.
I did not know that. I was
huge
going to
fan.
say, I'm sure we're looking at lots of different restaurants. You know, they go through different hands. Sometimes the
Right.
families don't want to take them over. There's lots of them that are there for sale.
Yeah, and you know, my wife and I, we were looking at like just our own concept, you know,
Yeah.
getting into something, an idea, and everything we looked at, we always compared it to Riser, and we always said, you know, what's it like, you know,
That
will
is-
it be like this neighborhood gathering place that we loved over the years? And then finally she said, why don't you just give Lisa a call and just see what's going on, and that led to eventually partnering up and
It's funny because when I was here, just with this restaurant, Doug was a regular, sort of a regular. And I would always say when I opened the second one, Doug, come along with me. Let's do this together.
Yeah.
So we've been friends for years, so it was the perfect fit. And he knows this business better than I do. So I get to use his brain, and we're like a team here between the two restaurants. We help each other out, and it's been wonderful. So
How long ago did you take
great
over?
partnership.
Good.
August of 24, so
Oh, okay.
Not
Less
even
than
a year yet.
full year.
And it's been way easier than you thought, right?
And way more fun being your own boss.
Absolutely.
It really is
1000%.
different.
You know, I mean, it's nice to have your own little part of the world, you know, and especially, obviously, what Lisa and Mark built here, and Chef Lindsay. It's great to walk into and just, you know, be able to help people with the TLC, and already being, you know, pretty well connected in the neighborhood and in the area has made it
Yeah.
not easy.
Everybody knows you.
You gotta-
It's been great.
We got about a minute. There are a couple things here that aren't on the other Riser menu, correct? Like some of these sandwiches, or am I
One
wrong?
new thing, actually, we started, well, you know, it's brunch day, Saturdays and Sundays.
Right.
We have-
If you're looking for a place for brunch
Mother's Day brunch.
or any day.
We offer a prime Benny.
Uh-huh.
We use prime rib in our prime rib grilled cheese over there. It's one of our fan favorites. But we decided for brunch, we offered on a special back for Ohio State, Michigan. We made this eggs Benedict,
Uh-huh.
with prime rib grilled cheese, a Philly cheese sauce, and we couldn't take it off. People
That's
loved
wonderful.
it, and so that's one new thing we have. But
I feel like this right here must be something
that every
people.
time.
I was gonna say people must come in here and this is just like a given. You must
Yeah.
just have to have it ready for them.
the crab rangoon.
Yeah. Holy
Those
moly.
places, I would
For sure.
say.
And the pretzel.
Yes,
Yep.
and this giant pretzel.
Because
Can
of all
you,
the sauces and
can
stuff.
you believe that I haven't touched it? And I remember this one from when we were at
Yeah,
Columbiana.
it's hanging like on that
Yeah.
hook.
Right.
Right.
You guys really do have the best of all these worlds together. I like this.
Great.
All right, sit tight. We're going to come back to you guys in a little bit.
Okay.
But we're going to kick off the show.
Yeah, we're kicking off the show. I don't know if you guys knew this, but the Valley is built strong, right?
Right.
We build things, we build to last, and of course, we are super creative. And thanks to our partnership with Jugenheimer Industrial Services, we are able to showcase a place that you may not even think of as being as strong as it is.
So where we are is our new 3D printing space at Oh Wow, sponsored by American Makes.
Meet Katie Daniels. She is the lady in charge of this brand new learning space. Here, it's all about imagining something, designing something, and then building something.
But this space is all about additive manufacturing, so we're talking about how to create things from nothing and not take away from another object.
Because of Katie, this space represents more than just these small novelty items that are created here.
My background's actually in sculpture. I got my degree in sculpture from YSU quite a number of years ago. And I've had the fortune to be able to work in this kind of informal education space in 2 different museum spaces.
She is quite literally an artist who has evolved with science and technology.
Did not have 3D printers. I vaguely remember our professors starting to just figure out how to use them in different ways. Our art professor was talking with our STEM department, this was at YSU years ago, about how to collaborate and do like art through 3D printing.
So let's get back to those small novelty items, shall we? There's actually nothing small about them when you think about being in control of what is made from conception to creation. And it's these kinds of small details that create big experiences for kids of all ages.
Entering into these like science fields through an artistic lens really, I think, captivates a young audience. So like getting a kid to just quickly, a kid just now actually designed a little donut shape and had like added the icing and stuff. But then now, because he only could print in one color, his challenge is to go paint it or add the elements that make it look more realistic in our makerspace downstairs.
And the process? Well, Katie makes it seem as easy as 1, 2, 3.
So it's 3 steps if you want to get down to it: design, slice, and print. So the design element is where you're modeling what you want your shape to look like. You're able to adjust it. You're able to get into that like virtual design system. And then the slicing step is what takes that 3-dimensional rendering of an object and slices it into those layers like I just talked about, those cheeseburger layers of how the printer is going to read and be able to stack those layers on top of each other. After that is the print step. So how long it takes to print. What we're also really excited about, like I kind of mentioned, is after something is printed, what do you do with it? Rather than it being, just a really cool tinker, experiment or something, but the functionality of a printer further than just printing off a shape.
And as the next generation of thinkers enters the door, Katie and the Oh Wow team are excited to be part of building the next big or little thing.
But my hope for the future in this space is really just driving that community and love of engaged learning, on the spot, trial and error, mistakes happen, but just engaging the community in that educational space.
So people can just go up there?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Find out. The hours are
I don't know
different
what I
now
would
with the
make.
summer
Can
schedule.
you make, what's a good thing to make, you think? Or should I just make a toy?
I feel like you could make.
I'll come up with something.
You could make like a game.
Like a
with
whole game.
dice or like,
Yeah,
little
figurines to move
figurines,
around.
right?
Game pieces?
Or you could do that, like make something and then go hide it like that other guy did.
That's true.
There's lots of things that you
That's
could
true.
do.
I could do it.
Anyway, it's just the idea that it gets these kids in the mindset of think about it, think how to layer it, think how to make it.
That's cool.
So thank you to them, and thank you to Jugenheimer Industrial Services for making this possible for us. We're going to take a small time out,
All right. When we come back, we'll say grace.
and we're going to keep eating this crab rangoon dip like it's my job. Hold on.
Get Brightspeed Fiber Internet free for 3 months. It's free for the whole family for 3 months. Unless you want to charge the kids.
Get Brightspeed Fiber Internet free for 3 months. Switch to the bright side.
Spring is finally here, and now is the perfect time to stop into Angiuli's Farm Market in Canfield. They have gorgeous spring flowers, perennials, and tropical plants to make your yard and home more beautiful. Plus, the garden center has seeds, planters, fertilizers, and everything else you need for a super summer harvest. Angiuli's Farm Market in Canfield, where keeping it local means keeping it fresh.
In today's fast-changing real estate market, you need access to the right information to make smart choices. I invest in real estate all over the country, and I rely on smart agents who know their local market inside and out. In the Mahoning Valley, I work with Kelly Warren. She guarantees to sell your home at a price and a deadline you agree to, or she'll buy it. She can also give you an instant cash offer. Go to kellysoldit.com and find out how Kelly and her team can start working for you.
Back here at, on Valley Spotlight at Riser
Tavern and Grill.
This one's on Western Reserve and the other one's on Columbiana, and they're open on Sundays.
They are. So if you're looking for a spot for Mother's Day or maybe
Yeah.
just the next Sunday, this is a great spot to be. How's the Benedict?
It's awesome.
It looks good.
Yes.
I'm going to try this in just a second, but first.
Yeah.
I had an experience with Sabina and Fred a couple of weeks ago that was remarkable. And this woman, when you see remarkable, you just know it. And she is, and so is what she's teaching with horses.
Ooh, I'm gonna see that.
So I run a horse stable called Riding on Grave Equestrian Center. And what we do here is I teach riding lessons, mostly riding, but I also do some equine assisted therapy on the ground as well.
It may not look like it at first glance, but this barn, this place, this is Sarah Edwards' sanctuary. Her relationship with horses began when she was just 5 years old.
I've always grown up with animals. We always had horses. I always rode. I always took lessons, and I always remembered my instructors. And I wanted to create a space for kids or for anybody to be able to have this experience.
And the experience that Sarah is talking about goes so much deeper than learning the ins and outs of horseback riding. Sarah has been certified by Path International, the professional association of therapeutic horsemanship, specializing in equine assisted services.
And the more you grow through life, the more this kind of grew with me. And it wasn't until I was going through some personal struggles and ended up moving to this beautiful facility and going through my own journey that I started tying the horses into, like a healing type of a journey, and wondered where I would be without them, and reflecting on how they have actually helped me through my life. And that's where I kind of came into the equine assisted and started to learn a little bit more about the horse's energy and the human heart and the horse's heart, and how they really do help us heal and what that means. You hear that a lot, like, oh, it's so calm and peaceful, or the horses are healing, and you're like, okay, how? And so I did a really deep dive into how that works and operates.
She offers classes from pre-K to old and gray. Anyone is welcome here, but Sarah says she has a special connection with girls from around 10 to 13 years old. You know, the years that are tough to trot through and talk through.
It's really nice for people who aren't into talking, aren't into talk therapy, aren't into some maybe the traditional ways that we think about releasing some of these things, because she didn't really have to tell me much, and left here lighter and feeling better and able to go through her life a little bit easier. And to be honest with you, I've never seen her again. She came for the 6 sessions a couple years ago, and but I know that this all helped her.
Sarah has designed this place to even the field for anyone and everyone who walks in the door. Kids from 9 local school districts, The only thing they need to have in common are the horses.
So when they come in, they put their phones in the feed room. We write their name on the board. They are responsible for the horses that they're riding, chores, the care of them, cleaning out the buckets. I get a lot of parents that are like, I wish they took care of their room as good as they take care of the horses that are here, but it's really a big sense of responsibility for them because the horses can't do it themselves.
And if your life, or maybe the relationships in your life, need a little nudge in a positive direction, Sarah can help navigate that too. Just look up her Riding on Grace Facebook page and reach out.
And if you don't like the way that something is going and you can change it, if you don't like the way that your kid is behaving, if you don't like the apps that they're on, if you don't like that there isn't a safe space for them to go and hang out like the mall used to be, you know, when we were kids or something that, and if you want to get connection, because you can set up a mom and me lesson and come spend an entire afternoon here with your daughter, son, and away from all of the things. And that there really is that outlet here and things like this do exist and that they are available to you.
She is so special, and so is what she does in her horses.
Yeah.
If you're wondering, all those horses are her horses. So if you're going out there to for a riding lesson or just an experience, keep that in mind. Like, these are her babies, and you're being invited into her home, and she is just, she's so welcoming and kind.
I think that's really neat.
So thank you, Sarah, for sharing everything with us and for the time with Sabina. We really had a good time.
Okay.
All right, from one barn to a little barn for the chickens. Did you know that they now have farm fresh eggs at Angiuli's Market?
I did not know.
Well, this is why. Oh my goodness, Carl and Julie, when they say they've got something up their sleeve here.
Literally up our sleeves.
Up the sleeve, down a little bit from the farm. Look at what's greeting you every day now.
Right, this is my dad's project that he wanted us to tell you about.
Yes,
He was been working on it since October. He got the baby peeps, grew them all winter in a greenhouse, and now he got them outside on pasture here. They got lakefront property, literally.
I think Fred wants to build a condo like right there. We hang out with the chickens and he and Jack could have a good time. But you know, it is kind of Mother's Day season, right?
Yeah.
We're airing on one of the Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day if you are a mommy out there. And if you're a mommy who is thinking about chickens, Carl, what are the things that you want people to know?
Well,
they're a lot of work.
A lot of work. They eat a lot.
Yes.
But they'll give you some eggs. There you go. The fruit of their labor is what we all love.
Right, they haven't gone through and picked these up yet. So is this like a daily thing out
Every
here?
day, Dad comes down. This is his thing. I don't know too much about it, but I know he has them in the mornings. He has them penned up. Then in the afternoon, he opens the gate, and then they all go out on the pasture and hang out, and then he'll come and collect the eggs. Usually around 1, 2 o'clock.
That's amazing.
And so then we get a fresh batch of eggs every day. Every day. We've got 200 hens here laying eggs.
So that means if people are up at the store, you don't have to come down here and get your eggs. I would think that they're conveniently located inside a cooler.
Exactly. They're not even in. They're on non-refrigerator. We don't wash them or anything now.
Okay, that's also a good tip for people, right?
Right on the counter. So
how long does an egg last if it has come straight from a farm and you haven't washed it yet?
They will last weeks and weeks out non-washed.
That's a huge savings for people right there. As long as you know it and you're getting it from a place like this, it's a win-win. But let's say your mom isn't the lady who wants the chickens and just wants the fresh eggs and maybe something really beautiful. Oh gosh, the hanging baskets, the different types of plants that you guys have.
The tropical selections, they're just gorgeous tropicals. The hanging baskets, the planters that are already done, they're just full bloom. For Mother's Day, you know, they're ready to go. You don't have to worry. We're here. You can grab Mom a dozen eggs, and
you're like the kitty of the year.
Yeah, and you can make her the omelet too.
See, now you're thinking.
Yeah.
Now you're thinking. He's gonna go home and make melon omelet real quick. And Rita too. So, Carl, thank you.
Well, thanks for coming.
They're located right here, just in Canfield, and the market is open here always. But you guys are gonna have those satellite locations.
Satellite locations opening up soon.
We love it, Carl.
All right. Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
out.
hundreds of chickens. Lakefront property.
I've heard people are buying chickens because of the egg prices, and a lot of people are buying chickens.
Absolutely they are.
Huh.
Some places have even stopped putting the eggs on salads because they're so expensive.
That makes sense.
So I know
apparently.
that's crab over there, but I'm going to eat this expensive egg if you don't mind.
Okay.
And then we're going to take a break.
And we'll be back.
Okay.
ESPN Mahoning Valley 94.7 FM and 1330 AM. Sports, talk, music, and more for the Valley.
Find your next meal on the new Eat Local Ohio app. Beautifully curated food content from all the best local independent restaurants, right at your fingertips. Download the app today. Eat Local Ohio.
We have such a legacy, created such a legacy here in the Valley, and we're very well respected by numerous manufacturers in the industry. We're a leader in our industry, and I want to continue that. We want to continue that, and we want to take it to the next level. Whatever that level may be, we're ready for it.
So let yourself go to Ducat. Let yourself go to Ducat.
Safety is our top priority at Barina's Automotive Center when we're taking care of your vehicle. We invest in the latest equipment to service the newest makes and models and keep our team's education up to date on the latest skills and techniques. At Barina's, we provide a free digital vehicle safety inspection so you can actually see what we see and understand our recommendations. Barina's Automotive Center on Robbins Avenue in Niles. Call 330-652-AUTO today and get your car back on the road safe and sound. And we're back on Valley Spotlight. If you're watching on Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
And if you're not watching this on Mother's Day, that's okay.
That's okay.
You can still come out here at Sunday.
That's true. Sunday brunch is available. Okay, I got to meet a really cool set of kids. They're band members at Howland, I guess it's junior high, middle school, and they transition from regular band to this Caribbean steel drum band.
When I heard about this, I was like, really? Really?
Well, really good.
And you said they were fantastic, and it is also what's bright about Warren.
You'll see.
I like the theme of it. It makes me feel like I'm on vacation or something.
Logan is right. If you close your eyes, it feels like you're on a cruise ship. But if you leave them open, you see a bunch of 7th and 8th graders from Howland making Caribbean magic.
I heard about it in 6th grade because they played at our 6th grade concert, and I thought it was a lot of fun, so I just decided to join it.
I just decided we needed something new. We needed something to refresh things and the kids to get excited about at the middle school.
Sean Reynolds was spot on. His idea to create the Howland Steel Tigers was indeed refreshing for the middle school band. And the kids accepted the challenge. In the spring, they put down their regular instruments and they create the sounds of the islands.
It goes from playing like all that, like using both your hands. So it's a little difficult, but once you understand the keys, like where everything's laid out, it's pretty simple.
It was pretty easy because like the note names are like on the pan, so like we know where to hit. And like at the beginning last year, we started off with like the note names under the notes in the music, so that was pretty easy.
So they have to go from their instrument to wherever they play in Caribbean.
But then when it comes together,
it sounds really good.
It sounds good and it just feels good. Instead of dreary Ohio, you can almost feel the sun on your skin.
It's just like a really like nice vibe. Like it makes me think like, you know, Caribbean, like I don't know.
And it's sunny and warm?
Yeah.
Oh, I love the music. It's awesome.
Why?
The flow is really nice. It just puts you in like a Caribbean setting. It's just beachy, like that, fun.
And the Steel Tigers have been able to take their beachy vibes out and about in the community, which has embraced the new sound.
We did a Packard Christmas music last year, and they were like, all the kids were singing along with us, so it was a lot of fun. And then when we play at band concerts, like they're always cheering for us at the end, and
they all are excited and cheering and stuff, and then it makes you get in the mood to play and stuff. It's really cool to see their reaction.
It's kind of rejuvenated the program down here, and the kids are excited about it, and they look forward to it. And now that we're getting out in the community and we're performing, and people will know about us, and some of my colleagues are finding out about us and are intrigued by it, and so there is a new renewed excitement.
And Mr. Reynolds says he's trying to find a way to get this type of band at the high school level in the near future. They'll need more money to get more advanced equipment, but if the interest here is any indication, it will be worth it.
Actually, hopefully, we'd love to do this at the high school. There's a bunch of kids in Alpha High School that were in this group before that would like to continue doing this. So we have to get kind of a more professional level set that we're trying to raise some money for and get donations for. So this is like the training group for it, and then they'll hopefully go to the high school. So
they're trying to put it into the high school, and if they do, I feel like I'll definitely do it in high school.
Because?
It's really, really fun, and I really enjoy it.
All right.
Scan the on-screen QR code to see if Brightspeed is available in your area.
Whoa! I know. That's an ending right there, huh?
The biggest ending we've ever had.
Well, if you want to book them, you can. I would call before Howland lets out of school, which is probably toward the end of the month. Yeah, and they can come play for you.
That's very cool.
That's awesome.
Thank you to our partnership with Brightspeed Fiber Internet for making these stories possible. We've got really cool things coming, Michael. I haven't even filled you in on what we're doing with Brightspeed this summer.
Is that right?
It's weird. It's cool. It's giveaway time. You know we like a giveaway.
Don't tell them before you tell me.
I know.
Okay, good.
It's really a big deal, isn't it? If Ron's smiling and winking back there, he's all jazzed up too.
Okay.
Okay, we are going to celebrate Mother's Day in Pesto's Test Kitchen.
Yes, we are.
You and Mark are going to do some tips on how to make some stuff.
Flashback from when we were younger and our moms were the exact same age.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Me too.
Time for Pesto's Test Kitchen here at lovely Bistro 1907 in Downtown Youngstown.
Hey, Mike, how you doing? Welcome to historic Downtown Youngstown.
Good to see you. It's a big day down here today.
We're gearing up for Mother's Day.
Okay, so I had this idea. I know I come up with the weirdest ideas, but when I was a kid, I thought it'd be fun to fix mom breakfast in bed.
I think it's the best idea.
So in your mind as a kid, you think you can do it and it's going to be amazing, and it ended up being like a donut and some toast or something like that.
Well, I think when we're that young, we don't realize there's some execution issues that we have. Right. First off, you need the tray that is raised like
with
this.
The sides on it.
The sides on it, so mom can slide her legs underneath of it.
I think my dad was a good sport. We did our best, and my brother helped, but let's do it a little better today.
Well, I think number one, mothers do so much for both their husbands, especially for their children. They would give their children the last speck of food versus them eating anything. They would starve. So I think on that day, you have to celebrate your mom. And for me, I celebrate my mom, my stepmom, and then I celebrate my wife, Melissa, who is the mother.
Who is a mom.
Who is a mom,
yeah.
Yes. And I always tell Adriana and Bentley, what are you doing for your mom? It's Mother's Day.
I bring up the same.
And they always make the cutest homemade cards.
I think moms appreciate that stuff.
I think they appreciate it more than going out and, giving your money to
I would agree.
One of those famous greeting card companies.
I would agree. So we decided we're going to pair some strawberries with champagne.
Well, my wife loves champagne.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, what wife doesn't.
There's different kinds of bubbly drinks. They're not really.
And let's treat them well on this day. Get a nice bottle of champagne. Champagne really only comes from Champagne in France. Mm-hmm. Doesn't mean there's not sparkling wines from Italy, America, Spain, Proseccos. But let's go out and buy a bottle of champagne. You don't have to buy this.
Champagne.
That is real deal champagne. That is Taittinger Rosé. That is real deal. My wife is going to love that for Mother's Day.
Is a rosé sweeter than the other ones?
It tends to have a little more residual fruit.
Okay.
And the color comes purely because they leave the skins in contact with the juice when it ferments.
Okay.
So that's all. But that paired with strawberries, I don't think you should chocolate dip the strawberries. I think champagne is just fine with naked strawberries.
Okay.
Now, we have a beautiful plate of strawberries
We
here.
do.
It is actually strawberry season. You know, and if you want to dress up a strawberry, and these are absolutely gorgeous, the easiest thing to do is take a knife and you just cut little curved slits. And then you'll be able to fan these out.
Oh, careful, kids.
Careful, kids. And then it looks like
I did that to fan it?
And you fan it out. You just give it a little smash and see how fancy that looks now?
Oh, that is good.
So maybe you just want to put one. Another idea you can do is you can dip the strawberries in beaten egg whites and then dip them into sugar, whether it's sugar in the raw or regular granulated sugar. And that provides a nice little extra sweetness and texture.
So it'll have that bottom part that's white with the sugar.
Exactly.
Kind of dress it up a little.
Exactly.
Whipped topping, everybody likes that, right?
Well, you know, the British, you know, for Wimbledon, strawberries and cream.
Strawberries and cream, that's their big
And,
thing.
you know, a big thing you want to do for your mom, whether you believe in fresh flowers, there's a lot of new companies out there that have plants that you can buy because plants tend to last longer than flowers.
That's true.
But, you know,
Hanging
flowers.
basket season is upon us.
Hanging basket season is upon us. So you want to make that day special for them. Go out, buy some flowers, buy a plant, buy a rose bush, get a nice bottle of bubbles for your wife or your mom, and get some nice strawberries.
And
that's a good start.
Get a card. You know they're going to keep it.
They're going
Right?
to keep it.
Forever.
I mean, I think my wife and I actually have cards from when we first started dating.
I love that.
For like going on 11 years now.
I love that.
And from our wedding.
All right, so this is just the basics. When we
This
come
is just
back,
step one.
we're going to turn it up a little bit more and give you something a little more advanced.
Sure.
Right?
Not really advanced. There's simple shortcuts you can do.
All right, get down here. Bistro 1907. Today's a great day to do it, whether it's a brunch here or just an area over there doing the.
And the most important thing is take care of your mom. You only have one.
Absolutely. Yep, and we're only halfway there.
I know, there's a little bit more to go. So let's sit tight right here on Valley Spotlight at Riser Tavern and Grill on Western Reserve Road.
Yep.
So.
And the one in Columbiana is open today, too. Be right back.
For nearly 80 years, Cafe 422 has been the Valley's premier destination for steaks, seafood, and fine Italian cuisine. Join us at Cafe 422 for lunch, dinner, and all of your special occasions. Cafe 422 in Warren and Boardman.
Hills is the low-cost living, anti-inflation department store.
Shop Hills in the Liberty, Lincoln Knolls, and Boardman Plaza's Youngstown, and the Ridgeview Plaza in Warren, and the Hills location in Champion, all open 10 till 10 daily.
Your eyes are two of the most important parts of your body, so it's best to take care of them. Optical Solutions in the Austintown Plaza offers comprehensive eye exams, medical eye care, LASIK and cataract evaluation, and more. Contact lenses in all types, plus eyewear from budget to designer frames. Optical Solutions is your complete eye care destination. Covered by most insurance carriers, contact Optical Solutions today to make your appointment. 330-797-8780.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff. Like making sure your kids are in the right seats for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
We're back. Valley Spotlight on this Sunday morning.
Michael doesn't like it when I come back from a break too soon and he's still chewing.
I don't hate it. I'll eat something right now. Go
He
ahead.
doesn't like it. I can tell you that right now. I guess I'm done. I guess it's time to go.
Such a crunchy wonton.
All right. So, you've heard of the B&O station.
Been there.
Okay, you've been to the B&O station. I think I've only been there one time. Fred had never been there.
Yeah, still hidden down by the river.
It is hidden down by the river, and if you haven't stepped foot in there in a while, wait to be impressed! Exclamation point on that.
If you haven't visited the B&O station in downtown Youngstown, you are in for a real treat.
So this is the B&O station. It's an old railroad depot. It's a huge one. And it's actually been in my husband's family for years, since I think 2002. But he and I purchased it in 2023, officially. So, and we were drawn to, I mean, I'm not from Youngstown. I'm from east of Columbus. I moved up here for work, met him, and also fell in love with this place.
Love brought this historic place back to life.
where can you find this anywhere else?
The station was built in 1905 and operated as a passenger station until 1971, when the B&O yielded passenger train service to Amtrak. It was later a passenger station for Amtrak through the 1990s and early 2000s. As you can imagine, the historic structure needed work, and lots of it.
So we have been really blessed to have some help here recently with an ARP grant. So we've got a new roof, like a slate roof, which is pretty cool.
The roof was just the start. The windows, the chimney, the HVAC, and the parking lot. All of it is now updated thanks to the young couple's own monetary investment, compounded by grant money.
This time next year, with the park getting like a facelift as well, it's gonna be a really special place, a really special wedding venue, venues for, retirement parties, birthday parties. We also have the Boxcar Lounge, which is the first building you come to. We often rent that out for graduation parties. Right now it's open, I think, for the next 3 months on Thursday nights.
And we chose the perfect Thursday night to visit. A few times a year, Kat and Eric open the B&O station for a sampling of sorts. It's a chance for their wedding couples to sample their fresh and innovative menu. Plus, the public is invited too.
We do offer like all the menus. We have brunch, lunch, dinner. We have hand platters to go for graduation parties. We do full service, so we offer like a staff if you're looking for that off-site, or of course on-site. We'd love to host here as well.
Here is really something quite special, and if you can't make it to one of their seasonal dining events, follow the B&O station on Facebook. They are also home to a seasonal art show which focuses on Youngstown-based artists. It's the perfect place to blend history, food, art, and of course, celebrations that stem from love. And you're surrounded with all of that history.
Oh, it's cool.
And they
There's
have
no doubt.
done, Kat and her husband, what a remarkable couple. They are doing so much there. And when you see people walking in the door and they beeline right for them to give them a hug,
right.
That says something, I think.
Yes.
And we were really honored to be able to be there and experience all of that with them. So please follow them on Facebook, all the catering, all the events, all of the above. And thank you to Steelite for making it possible for us to go out there.
Absolutely.
We had some Steelite silverware and she was so proud of it. She's like, I've been working my whole life to be able to have it.
Oh, that's great.
It's
Mission accomplished.
Right? I like those moments.
Yeah.
All right. You know what Ron likes?
Yes.
Grocery stores.
That's one of the things for sure.
And cats.
Uh-huh.
And us.
New Meijer in Austintown, if you're doing some shopping today, we'll give you a little preview. In the past 3 years, Meijer has opened several locations here in northeastern Ohio. Just in our area alone, Boardman, Warren, Alliance, and now number 4 in Austintown. The Michigan-based grocery chain is family-owned and believes customers don't need us, we need them. And they focus on exceeding customer expectations on every single visit.
What makes us different from everyone else is the freshness and quality of our food. When we talk about the produce departments, the bakery, the deli, the meat department, that 7-day delivery and get new product in every morning, so we can give our customers the best, freshest quality, and best tasting food there is.
We were on hand for a press preview and got a sneak peek before the grand opening. And Meijer feels it's important to be involved in each community where they open up a store. In Austintown, they presented a check to the Hope Foundation of the Mahoning Valley.
So the Hope Foundation is a nonprofit that serves chronically and terminally ill children and their families. So what we do is we help financial assistance with families for medication, equipment, therapy, whatever the family needs for that diagnosis for that child. And what we also provide is those resources that they really need. So we've been around for so long that we help all the kids here locally. All the money stays here. We're a driven volunteer organization that really puts the effort into helping these children and really providing necessary resources for them over the lifespan of the foundation in their life.
So if you live in the Austintown area, there's now another option for groceries, gas, and a whole lot more. It's at the brand new Meijer.
Whether it's dinner out with friends and family or your next catered event, Rachel's Restaurant in Austintown always makes it special and delicious. Award-winning cuisine, relaxing atmosphere, and so much more. Rachel's Restaurant, Austintown.
RC Compounding specializes in custom medications to meet your individual needs. Our staff can compound medications in unique dosage forms for everyone in your family, even your pets.
For us, we have standards, we have testing, we have personnel training. Everything, every single product that we dispense, we can assure that it meets all standards and above and beyond.
RC Compounding, we care about your health.
Get Brightspeed Fiber Internet free for 3 months. It's free for the whole family for 3 months. Unless you want to charge the kids.
Get Brightspeed Fiber Internet free for 3 months. Switch to the bright side.
How you holding up? Nothing wrong with getting help. If I promise to look into it, will you drop it and help me build this fence? Now you need my help.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
All right, one more segment here on Valley Spotlight.
I know, the show goes so fast.
It really
sometimes.
does. Really does.
Oh, Kelly Warren, happy Mother's Day, Mamacita.
Yeah.
You're watching. We love you.
We took the show on the road last week.
Literally on the road.
Yeah.
All the way to Ravenna.
It's not that far.
I feel like it's a little far in my head.
25 minutes. Anyway, here's our segment. Oh, look, it's time for another episode of Home Advantage. And if you didn't think Kelly Warren was global, we're out in Ravenna today. So I guess the first question is, what is your footprint? What is your area?
We do Northeast Ohio. So homes all over Northeast Ohio, not just that general Youngstown area, but over to the PA line, up to Lake Erie, towards Cleveland, all over, we're here.
How'd you get this one? Was he a big fan of Valley Spotlight?
Of course, who's not?
Well, I mean, they're probably our son. This is a giant place, and it just kind of goes out and on and on, and there's lots of space here, isn't there?
This is a fun home. If you're somebody who is turned off by just the plain ranch, or you don't want the typical two-story colonial that everybody owns, if you're looking for something special, this house has it.
And it's really well made. We were looking at this fireplace.
Oh my gosh, so many cool features because, I mean, like the color tones in here, the marble on it, like, you know, it's not just your cookie cutter plain house.
How high is the ceiling in this room?
I think that you could put at least a 30-foot Christmas tree in there. Like that is
for sure.
2 full stories.
It's something, isn't it?
Yes.
I think that what's nice about this is like you're near a city, a downtown.
Yes.
You're still out kind of removed from that a little bit. There's an awesome golf course. Windmill Lakes is right down the street. And so you kind of get a little bit of both the city and the country at once.
Well, and easy access to freeways.
Right.
So, you know, depending on where you're looking to go or if you're looking for middle ground somewhere to live.
I was going to ask you that.
Yeah, perfect things like that. And I know you and I have talked about this before, but being in a neighborhood, you know, I've called them trick-or-treat neighborhoods where there are other kids and there is other activities going on. You can walk the dog, you know, you can do things like that. Right. So this house lends to that as well.
I think if you're living in the Akron area and you work in Youngstown, or vice versa, you live in Youngstown, but you don't want to go too far away from your parents, but you work someplace else.
And sometimes you've got a couple where one's working here and one's working there, and you're looking for middle ground.
What's the are the pictures up on the website of this particular home?
448 Woodland in Ravenna. You can find it online at kellysoldit.com.
I think you're really going to like it. Make sure you check out that website. And if you have any questions or if you want to list your home, the number is
330-717-2689.
Okay, that's your latest edition of Home Advantage.
That is a huge house.
It's big. It's up on this hill. It's really nice.
A little bit of work, but that's okay.
All right, if you're wanting to make your mom's breakfast special, we'll up it a little bit. The rest of the Pesto Test Kitchen segment is for you.
You guys have it all covered.
Here we go. Back here at Bistro 1907 for Pesto's Test Kitchen number 2 today.
Number 2, yeah.
As we get ready to honor Mom on Mother's Day, we decided we're going to do breakfast in bed for Mom, but the scaled down version so that kids or dads.
Yeah, because
or
not
whatever.
everybody has that fancy tray that you bring in with the little legs that fold down. Ron, you probably have it because your mom had that kind of stuff.
I know
5 of them, yeah.
Probably several at our house too. But, okay, we did bacon, we did potatoes, we did eggs, we did pancakes, we did sausage, we had toast.
And then we're going to kick that up because it is a special day. No matter how you treat the pancakes, an easy way to kick up your pancakes is the addition of any kind of sliced fruit, whether sliced or whole berry fruit. I like whole berry fruit. I like blueberries, blackberries, strawberries in my pancakes. Okay. Are great.
In the pancake batter?
In the pancake batter,
Okay.
yes. Or you can just sprinkle them on top. Another lovely choice is chocolate chips.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Whether your mom or wife likes dark chocolate or milk chocolate, I like the milk chocolate. It makes for a lot more gooier of a presentation, and it's really delicious. And then, along with that, get your mom a good bottle of maple syrup for this special day. You know, whether you get it from your local wholesale club or you get it on the side of the road at somebody that's made it locally made.
It shows effort. And that's what they're looking for, right?
Yes, because moms think of everything for you throughout your day. They're always thinking about, what's my kid doing? What can I do to make my kid's life better? What can I do to make it easier?
Okay, let's give me some tips here on bacon. You don't have to be an 8-year-old frying up bacon. There are different ways to do it, right?
And you know what? Sometimes frying bacon in a saute skillet or fry pan on your stovetop is a recipe for disaster.
It's downright dangerous, yes.
It can be dangerous, and plus you're literally going to trash your stove with bacon splatter unless you have one of those little mesh nets that goes over top. And also it's always going to be crinkly and ribbony.
Right.
I think the easiest way to do is 350-degree oven on some paper.
Parchment paper.
Parchment paper. You put it in there single file, and you let it go for about 12 to 14 minutes until it gets crispy and happy and brown.
You flip those or no?
You don't have to flip them.
Oh, good.
It kind of, because of the parchment paper, it kind of like cooks on both sides evenly. Okay. And it comes out perfect. And I like a thick cut, like hickory smoked bacon, which is really, really great. Go that extra yard. Commodity bacon's fine if you have to do it, but save that for the BLTs where nobody sees it.
That's coming. It's
okay, and then, sausages, I like to use more of an English-styled sausage, which they would call bangers.
Okay.
And that English-style sausage, it just has a little bit more, it looks like it's a proper sausage.
Give me some pancake or waffle instructions other than the box, the powder, and the milk and the egg.
If you are using the box, one way you can kick up the box when it says add water, add club soda.
Oh.
That effervescence. Same amount, identical. That effervescence from that will elevate your pancakes. It'll make them fluffier. Okay. Because of the bubbles in the club soda. A simple way to elevate them is vanilla extract. A good vanilla extract, or if you're lucky enough to have a vanilla bean pod, scrape the vanilla bean pod and put it in the batter.
Just a little bit of that goes a long way?
It goes a long, long, long way. And don't use the spray stuff on your griddle.
Why?
Use a piece of butter. Butter and pancakes is like a match made in heaven. It just, when it combines with whatever your favorite syrup is, hopefully a good maple syrup, it just really makes, that's the difference maker. And a little powdered sugar on top always makes for a nice presentation.
I did one time, I got, those cookie cutters in different shapes?
Yeah.
I got one in a heart shape, and I cut the heart of the pancake.
I think that's a great idea.
And just ate the outsides.
And they have all different kinds of like molds now that you can buy. You just pour the batter into.
It's doable.
And also if your mom or your wife likes French toast. French toast is another one of those things. You want to use inside of what they call the Royale, which is the egg dip that you put it into. Add a little bit of cinnamon, add a little bit of sugar, add some vanilla extract. It just kicks that up a lot more. And use brioche bread.
30 seconds left. Give me something on eggs. Sunny side up are difficult to do.
Sunny side up are difficult to do. It's hard to get the egg whites. A pro tip, if you have one of those instant butane torches, you go around the egg whites and it cooks them instantly.
Like while it's in the pan?
While it's in the pan. That's what I do at home.
Oh, well, that is a pro tip.
That is a pro tip. And if you're Italian like me, the whole 47.5% that I am, I fry my eggs in extra virgin olive oil. And I use Sicilian sea salt, and it's the most amazing flavor you can get. I like a crispy egg. Make it special for mom, make it heartfelt, and make it like you went out of your way to make her day special. Not just for an hour, the whole day. She's on retirement zone that day. Bring her a mimosa out by the pool or wherever you're getting some sun that day, hopefully.
If they don't feel like doing this, can they just come here?
Yeah, and you can come to Bistro 1907. There's a lot of restaurants open in the Valley, but we're going to be open Mother's Day, and we're going to have an amazing European, Italian-style brunch for mom.
All right, so an early Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
Happy Mother's Day, Mama.
Thanks for watching. Yummy!
So good, so good. Hey, we had some fun with our mommies.
We did.
And grandmas.
We did.
A couple of years ago.
I thought this was cute.
It's fun, and we figured on Mother's Day, why not show our mommies on TV again? They love that stuff, don't they?
McDonald's isn't serving this particular McFlurry anymore,
They're not.
but it's still worth a look. All right, we're here in the car with a couple of grandmas reviewing the Grandma McFlurry, and I will tell you, first of all, it does not look like the picture. It doesn't have any topping on it or whipped cream or anything. It looks like they even forgot it. But anyhow, let me introduce you to our grandmas. This is my mom, Rita. Say hello.
Hello.
And her friend from grade school, high school?
Oh, great. All that.
Grade school. This is Connie, both grandmas getting ready to try a McFlurry. Have you ever had a McFlurry?
Never.
Did you even know there was a Grandma McFlurry?
No.
Okay.
I knew they had other type of McFlurries.
That's right. Did you know?
No, not at all.
No, not at all. All right. We're going to rate them 1 through 5. 5 is the best, and 1 is the worst. Okay? All right. You ready to dig in? All right, here we go.
Okay, are we ready?
Now, they're all dressed up for an anniversary party. Go ahead, Mrs. Rose.
All right.
And I don't want them to get ice cream on their shirts or anything. What do you think so far? Give me what it tastes like.
That first bite
Yeah.
is livable.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay. What's the flavor?
There's like, is there coconut in there?
What do you think, Mom?
I can't taste anything but vanilla, so I'm digging down to the bottom now.
All right, get down in there.
Something crunchy is in there, so I'm
Okay.
thinking so maybe it's just granola or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Good fiber for grandmas.
Yes, oh, definitely.
Right. Okay. All right. Time to give your ranking. Will you? What would you give it? 1 through 5. Be honest. It's okay.
I'll go with the 4. I wanted to make a go of it.
Okay.
But it doesn't deserve the 5.
Doesn't deserve a 5. How about you, Mom?
But I would eat it. I would eat it all, Mike.
Okay. That was my next question. Gonna keep going?
Yep.
Okay. Great.
I'm down at the bottom.
So
I found the crunchy stuff that Connie was talking about, and I don't know what it is, but I also am getting a pineapple flavor.
Okay.
Which is good with the vanilla.
I think it's supposed to be butterscotch. Would that surprise you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So what's your rating?
Taste it as butterscotch. Butterscotch is down here. I don't know. I guess 4, 3. I don't know.
3.5.
3.5.
Okay. There you go. It's our McFlurry rating. Will you continue eating it the rest of the drive?
I don't know. Yes, but it'd be a mess in the car.
All right. Well, they're going to go for it.
Michael, I do think it is refreshing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. See? Pretty good ratings.
It's nice and cold. Yeah. And the ice cream is smooth and nice. It has pasta. I'll go up to 4 now.
All right. Ever changing. All right. That's it. Good job, you guys. Say goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
This
oh God, don't be taking my pictures
called
out. A grandmama.
Grandma McFlurry. Would you like to try it?
I would love it, sweets.
Here. I believe it's cookie crumble, you know?
Right. You tell me what kind of notes you get out of yours.
Oh, mine. I already had one of these.
So what did it taste like to you?
So there's caramel in there. It's delicious. It tastes like what a grandma would make as ice cream.
Very vanilla-y, caramel-y. Kind of creamy and dreamy.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Scale of 1 to 10, Graham.
Pretty good.
Yeah. She didn't want it. Good job, Dean.
It's quite good.
She didn't want it, but now she loves it.
Oh, I didn't think I would go for it.
What do you think, little one? Okay. There you go. That's our review of the
it's
Grandma
delish.
McFlurry. We didn't get any, huh, Papa? We didn't get ours. I know.
The Grandma McFlurry. They should bring it back around Mother's Day every year.
I think butterscotch is the forgotten flavor.
It was good.
Yeah.
But you know what else? You have it figured. You guys have it figured
That
out.
chicken sandwich, legit Fred's gonna maul it.
I know. And then this steak sandwich, he will not have that, but I did, and it's so tender and it's so delicious.
Prime rib,
really,
grilled cheese, baby.
yes,
All good.
prime rib grilled
All right,
cheese.
give me some specials for people to look forward through as they go through the week.
Let's start with one of these. This is very
This is
refreshing,
all
by the way.
lavender lemonade.
Lavender blueberry lemonade,
Right.
peach rosé sangria. Our bar manager, one of our bar managers, Megan, she makes up some awesome cocktails, and we have our spring summer cocktails launching now. They're out, they're available. So these are just two of some really cool things she's come up with. So that's out. Obviously, you know, we have, aside from, we have great food.
Yeah, you do.
It's memorable. We have weekly specials that we come out with every week that are new and creative. Our team does a great job of coming up with something unique. But it's not just food. It's not just great local craft beer we have on draft. We have some fun stuff going on all throughout the week. Tuesday nights, trivia. It's packed every Tuesday night. You got to get here a little bit early. It starts at 7.
Okay.
Bar bingo, we started back up.
I like,
that sounds fun.
a bingo game.
That is fun.
We love it. We think it's one of our favorite things.
Absolutely, and it's all about having a good host. Courtney is our host on Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock. She kills it. She's a riot.
If Courtney's ever sick, call him.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I would like to do that. I'd like to fill in. Sure.
Our bingo.
Yeah. And then Friday?
Friday's fish.
Yep.
And not just Lent, although if you came here during Lent and you couldn't get in, I'm so sorry.
This is a good time to come now.
Yeah, but we have fish all year round on Fridays. It's beer battered, it's panko crusted. We have the baked fish too. But fish all year round on Friday nights for fish. And then our brunch on Saturday and Sunday has grown unbelievably over the last
Come for brunch
so.
today and stick around for the Cavs.
Absolutely. Go Cavs.
Right.
So,
yeah. Hey,
Are they going to be okay or no?
Probably not, but we'll see. We'll see.
Feels like it's been a lot of drama.
Yeah,
I don't
a lot of
know.
drama.
I don't know.
All right, that's the show.
Well, yeah, I do want to say also, I'm seeing it out of the corner of my eye. You and your wife are big advocates for our friends at Animal Charity.
Absolutely.
And they had a little paw project over there. So thank you for supporting them and buying that lovely piece of art. I'll get some video of it. We'll show you what we're talking about.
Riser, that's our dog.
Yep.
Hopefully, proud support.
Good deal.
All right, retro-mercial.
Oh, since we have the steel drum band.
Okay.
When I was little, 7-Up had this guy on, and he would drink the 7-Up, and he was from the islands. You could tell he had a very deep voice, and he would go, ha, 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 cool man, or something like that. It was a long time ago, but that's what the commercial we picked.
Okay, well, you guys enjoy it. And if you would like to watch Valley Spotlight anywhere on any device, valleyspotlight.com or YouTube, or follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And if you would like us to come and visit you, please send us a story idea. We're always ready to go, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
We are. Doug, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, brother.
I appreciate it. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you so much. And hey, thank you to Steelite for making sure that we're able to visit all of these area restaurants. I have a feeling they're calling, I think they're going to call you guys soon.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I've heard anyway.
That's right. All right. Have a good day.
All of these soft drinks have caffeine. All of them. Surprised? Now you can't see it or smell it, but oh yes, it's there. 7-Up is light and refreshing, crisp and clean, and no caffeine. Never had it? Never will. Now don't you feel good about 7-Up? I'll be surprised if you didn't.
Don't you feel good about 7-Up?
Ohio's News Channel, TV5.
If you like this video, subscribe to Valley Spotlight on YouTube and be sure to click on the notifications bell so you know when we've got some new stuff. You also can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to us on Vimeo or our Roku channel.
I'm your retirement fear, but don't be scared. You're still in pre-tirement.
Does that mean I have more time to plan?
Precisely. This is pretirement.org.
This isn't scary. I'm doing it.